Serie A Sassuolo vs AC Milan prediction, team news, lineups preview. After suffering a rare home defeat in midweek, AC Milan are back on the road this weekend, when they visit Sassuolo in Serie A. Still holding a sliver of hope that Inter Milan's huge lead can be overhauled, the Rossoneri cannot afford to slip up on Sunday, while their hosts are deep in danger at the other end of the standings. Match preview. In an all-Italian contest at San Siro, Milan hosted Roma on Thursday evening, as the clubs kicked off their two-legged tie in the Europa League quarter-finals. The Rossoneri had won both league meetings this season and were unbeaten in 9 games against their counterparts from the capital. However, they could not recover from going behind after 17 minutes, with Olivier Giroud coming closest to an equalizer by hitting the woodwork late on. Last year's runners-up therefore have an edge going into next week's return leg in Rome. But before Stefano Pioli's side consider what may unfold at a sold-out Stadio Olimpico, they must first resume normal service in Serie A. Milan tightened their grip on second place by beating Lecce 3-0 last week, posting a 7th straight win for the first time since 2006, and their tally of 68 points is one more than they posted at this stage 2 years ago, when they ultimately went on to win the Scudetto. While Pioli has been criticized for failing to deliver in the biggest matches, his team generally take care of business against Serie A's lesser lights, and they have also recorded 6 away victories in 2024, a number beaten only by Bundesliga champions-elect Bayer Leverkusen across Europe's top 5 leagues. City rivals Inter seem to have the Scudetto wrapped up, leading by 14 points with just 7 games to play, but Pioli's men still want to ensure they finish second. Furthermore, losing on Sunday opens up the unbearable possibility their old foes could wrap up the title in next week's Milan derby. Desperate for points to aid their hopes of survival, Sassuolo dropped 2 more in Salerno last weekend, when they let a precious 2-goal lead slip, conceding an equalizer during stoppage time at Stadio Arci. As a result of being held by rock-bottom Salernitana, the Emilian club sit 19th in Serie A and find their top-flight status at serious risk, with time running out to escape the drop zone. Having not finished below 13th in the last 9 years, including a dalliance with European qualification under Roberto De Zerbi, it has been a tough season for the Neroverdi, who recently sacked Alessio Dionisi and appointed Davide Ballardini, charged with steadying the ship. The latter has seen Sassuolo at least avoid defeat in 3 of their last 4 matches, as many times as in the previous 14, and even in the absence of top scorer and talisman Domenico Berardi. Goals have not entirely dried up. Having scored in each of their last 10 Serie A home fixtures, they could now equal a club record by finding the net again this weekend. However, their recent record suggests even that may prove a tough task. Beaten 1-0 at San Siro in December, the Neroverdi have also picked up just 1 point from their last 7 meetings with Milan at the Mapei Stadium. Team news. Stefano Pioli could be tempted to rotate his squad between 2 legs of an important European tie, and one man likely to return to Milan's starting 11 is English defender Fikayo Tomori, who sat out Thursday's defeat due to suspension. Luka Jovic, Noah Okafor and Samu Chukwueze are all candidates for selection in the final third, while Yassine Adli could feature in midfield, with Alessandro Florenzi filling in at fullback. Christian Pulisic scored his 10th league goal of the season last week and netted the winner in December's reverse fixture against Sassuolo, but he may now be rested, along with Rafael Leo and Olivier Giroud. Meanwhile, the hosts will naturally name their strongest available lineup. Only Marcus Peterson and starman Domenico Berardi are sidelined by injury, with the latter also set to miss Euro 2024. Martin Ehrlich should overcome a knock to take his place in central defense, partnering up with Gianmarco Ferrari at the heart of Sassuolo's back 4. Supporting ex-Inter striker Andrea Pinamonti up front, Nedim Bajrami has previously scored twice versus Milan in Serie A. He also played a part in both goals against Salernitana last time out. Sassuolo possible starting lineup. Consigli, Toljan, Ehrlich, Ferrari, Doig, Baloca, Enrique, Badrami, Thorstved, Lorient, Pinamonti. AC Milan possible starting lineup: Mainin, Florenzi, Tomori, Jair, Hernandez, Musa, Adli, Reinders, Chukwueze, Jovic, Okafor. We say, Sassuolo 1-2 AC Milan. After being shut out for the first time in 30 games, Milan should be back on the scoresheet against one of Serie A's leakiest defenses. It would constitute an upset for this Sassuolo side to stop the Rossoneri, leaving Reggio Emilia with maximum points. And such a feat is likely to prove beyond them. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.